Alright, hey you guys, this is Javid Vapes Now channel. I am coming to the computer. I am doing part 3 of today's video. Hopefully I'll get all these uploaded today. I've done this in the past and life just got so hectic that I was unable to get all the videos up. So we were talking earlier in part 2, we were talking about so many things. Parapsychology was in there. Vaping is going to be the focus of part 3. I want to show y'all, this is my favorite hat. I do have a favorite hat, and usually the one that I'll leave this little decal on is my favorite hat. This is my absolute favorite. I like it because it's the Texas State University hat. It is one of my favorite hats. I like it. I like the artwork on it. This kind of reminds me of my family. Like, almost every member of my family has this coloration. And literally quite accurate. Like, it's a cowboy. And my biological dad was Native American Indian. And then, of course, my grandmother, his mother was Cherokee Indian, I think Mayan Indian as well, because she was living around Monterey when they moved to the United States, or immigrated to the United States, or whatever they did back then. This was right at the turn of the century, so I really don't know how all that worked. She came here, and then they lived on a reservation. And then my biological father met her, and while I was in the military, I believe. And then, that's all I know of him, because he was gone at a very early age. So I had a surgery on Wednesday. Today's Saturday. So I had a foot surgery on Wednesday, and I'm going to be asking some people that I know for some help. It is hurting me tremendously. I did not know, and if you've got an ingrown toenail, especially on your foot anywhere, but that big one, go get it taken care of, please. This is my first time to see a podiatrist. I have diabetes, and so I've had diabetes from 2004 till now. So I know how to take care of my feet, obviously. I've always been really careful to give myself a weekly pedicure, to go down there and make sure I get my toenails extremely clean, and use the Gold Bond foot cream after I've soaked them in an Epsom salt bath, or use just a soapy bath. Sometimes I'm not able to do that. You know how most guys are. If we get a wet rag and wipe the stuff off for the day, the sweat and the grime, dead skin, and then we rinse it underneath the shower whenever we're lucky. Sometimes I'll just take the water hose and scrub them, use a little bit of bar soap out there and scrub them, and rinse them off the water hose. It just depends on what my day is like. So anyhow, long story short, I was walking. I walk a lot to lose weight, and maintain my weight. So I was walking about, I think 2018, I was walking, and I was coming so fast towards my car. My uncle was waiting for us, and I was trying to get there as quickly as possible. And I hit a parking cinder block. So those parking blocks that they put to stop the car, to park up, I whacked it. I mean, I hit it so hard. It hit my big toe, and man, I dinged it so hard. It was literally, I thought I had broken it. So we were quite a ways, because I lived at least a 45-minute drive, about 15 miles away from where I go see my providers. And so I was walking, and I was like, okay, let's go. Let's just go home. it was getting dark. I think it had already gotten dark, and so I just hit the thing and got in the car. When we got home, I knew that it was something wrong because it was literally still hurting, and we had been. I think it took us a couple hours to get home because we stopped by grocery stores and we had things to do, and so it's like any other family. So I get home and I take my my boots off. I take my boots off and I took the sock off, and there was this huge hematoma underneath the matrix part of the nail bed. Right at the very top of the root where it comes out. They call that the matrix. And then it had a hematoma underneath. It had a blood bruise underneath the nail bed. So I thought nothing of it. I know y'all guys, you've done this before. And usually what happens is that will, after 2 or 3 weeks, the toenail will usually just fall off and you will grow another one. It's happened on my other toe before, and so I didn't think anything of it. Well, 3 years later, I was asleep, and all of a sudden I had this pain. And if you've ever had an ingrown toenail, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It was literally one of the worst pains I've ever had. Like, it just didn't feel right. Like, everything was, I couldn't walk, I couldn't, and then all of a sudden I found myself walking more than usual because I was trying to distract my mind from the pain. It was like this pain of my feet aching from walking was better than the pain that was happening in my big toe. And my uncle was going ballistic, and my other family members online were like, dude, you need to go take care of that. I'm like, okay. I've never been to a podiatrist. I really don't want to go to one. No offense to podiatrists. I think podiatrists are awesome. I think doctors are pretty cool in general. I've had the pleasure of not having one that's ever been unhappy with me, because I try to follow their recommendations and their instructions to a T. I mean, I try to literally read it and store it in my smartphone and just, step by step, watch it and read it and do exactly what I'm supposed to do. I'm vaping on the Ageas Geek Vape mod. This is one I got that year. So I got this in 2018. It was the 4th of July weekend. And I was expecting, because back then, all of you vapors know, your stuff came fast, didn't it? Remember? We would order it, and within 2 or 3 days, your stuff would be at your mailbox. Here's to those days. This is my Coca-Cola Zero. I say, is it 0? Yeah, it's a 0, and I hope maybe you got the regular code. I think you did. No, it's 0, it's 0. Wow. I've already had my water this morning, so I don't want to see anyone clicking off saying, soda water, eh. I call it soda water because my grandfather was Yankee. So my grandfather was from Illinois. And he always called them soda pops. So growing up, I spent most of my summers with my grandparents, as they adopted me when I was 2. So I always call them soda pop because that's what I was taught to call them, and it stuck with me because it's really what they all are. They just have some soda water in them and some flavoring, and they make you burp, and they taste awesome. Anyway, we're back to the vaping. I've got it loaded now. I'm really strange when it comes to vaping. I don't know if everyone does this, but pardon me. Oh, excuse me, that was rude. I'm sorry, I just couldn't reach it and pause it one time, but I usually pause the video when I do that. I apologize. We're at 9 minutes trying to wrap it up. This is part 3 of the installment. This is the Ageas Vape mod. This is what I usually vape on. This is the mod that I was vaping on when I injured my toe. I'm going to include a picture. Here's a little spoiler alert. I'm going to include a picture of my toenail as my thumbnail image on this part 3. That's cheesy, I know, but I'm going to do it. So warning, it's graphic. It hurts. Like, this is Wednesday. I mean, I got it done Wednesday. This is Saturday. No, I did not ask the doctor for any pain medication because I know how to take a Motrin, ibuprofen, and a Tylenol. I also know how to take pain medication if I need it. So if I was going to need pain medication, the doctor would have written it for me. Thankfully, I went to an astounding, awesome doctor who absolutely knows his craft better than, and I guess I would say that because I've never been to a podiatrist, and he took care of a problem that was really bothering me. It hurt, and so I can't stress that enough. If you have an ingrown toenail, that's the point of part 3. Vape to not smoke cigarettes. And don't forget to pick up the Uno at your local convenience store if you like Mango Blast. Or Mango in general. Remember, it's part 3 of the video. It's 18 Up channel. Please like and subscribe if you like the content. And if you don't, I understand. I don't like everything either. I haven't found anything I don't like, but some things I don't like, or don't care for, I should say. Javid Vapes Now saying take care of your toenails, take care of your health, take care of your mind, watch what you eat, try to lose weight, be healthy, be good to yourselves. Hope you're having a great weekend. That is the end of this 3-segment installment. Peace out. God bless you all. I hope that you have a fantastic Sunday. This weekend is turning out to be a pretty decent weekend. The weather in North Texas is quite pleasant. It usually is during the winter. We don't get a lot of terrible weather, but last year we had one hell of a winter. We survived it, thank God, and I guess that's what we really all are, the survivors. So I will talk to y'all soon and do another video and upload it. Next video is going to be about vaping, surprise, or MMOs, surprise. Or I might just like a few music videos today. I don't know what I'm going to do. Hopefully it's going to be a good one. By God's grace and mercy, I pray that, and hope that everyone has a blessed week.